And she was like, what? I can't? Let me get that. Because I want to be like God. I don't like this role that I'm in, right? Which is the same thing we're dealing with now.
Ooh.
You know how women are fighting to hold the positions that they hold because they don't like their own. They're jealous of their own position. They want to be like men. How many
Oh
years
my
I
nigga,
had
I
to
love
listen
you, little podcast for president. Oh, keep going. Go ahead.
to? Hey, so
Shout out
wait a
to my
minute.
girl,
I
man. She's
know I'm
solid.
about to
But
get
we
my
always know
man.
what
I
that
know I'm
mean,
about
though.
to get my players card revoked with this one, right? But I've been wanting to say this to Tam for a long time.
Uh-oh.
You are the talk of the town. I'm not sure if you know this, right? Like I've had strong debates with other guys from YouTube about, of course, we men, we talk about which one of y'all is the prettiest, who got the best bodies. We do that, right? You win every time. I need you to know that you win every. I don't vote for you, but you win every single time.
You voting for Shantae?
I definitely vote for Shantae every single
Well,
time.
thank you
Wait,
so much.
what am I voting for? What did I get voted for? I missed it.
Shantae, unfortunately, I'm the only one that votes for you. I mean, but at least I vote
Okay.
for you though. Because that's how I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of thirsty, right? Because earlier, Lauren, when she was talking about the Eve story, I'm sitting there with my lady, and I'm like, babe, did she make her own Bible? Like, where's all of this stuff coming from that she's adding on to the story, right? And so I went on Amazon. Nope, no Lauren's Bible. So I was just kind of wondering, like, where's all this stuff, this extra stuff, this extra sauce that you put on the story, right? Because you tried to paint Eve as this naive, unknowledgeable person when the scripture clearly says that Satan asked her, did God tell you that you're not supposed to eat from this particular tree? And she acknowledged that she knew the law. Yeah, we can eat from any tree in here except for that one. And then Satan did the same thing the white man did in 1964 with black women. He appealed to her ego. He said, you can be just like God. And she was like, what? I can't? Let me get that. Because I want to be like God. I don't like this role that I'm in, right? Which is the same thing we're dealing with now.
Ooh.
You know how women are fighting to hold the positions that they hold because they don't like their own. They're jealous of their own position. They want to be like men. How many
Oh
years
my
I had
nigga,
to
I love you, little podcast for president. Oh, keep going. Go ahead.
My question is, where was the man in all of this, in both of these
He was probably
situations?
That is a great
she was
question.
No,
negotiating.
I'm genuinely asking, not to try to make a point. I'm
No.
genuinely asking.
That is actually a great question, right? Because here's what we typically hear from people, right? Is that, well, the man wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. Well, what does the Bible say Adam was doing prior to Eve going off and cheating with the serpent?
Naming
That's what she did.
animals and whatnot.
I'm pretty sure he was doing his job. The Bible don't say,
yeah.
Right. The Bible don't say he was somewhere off drinking, getting drunk, or being a whoremonger, right? The Bible, he was doing his thing, and then Eve went and did what she wanted to do. She went and signed a deal with the devil. That's the same thing that happened in our community. You can't tell me in 1960 we were married at a rate of 70%, 80%, depending on who you ask, right? And then just like that, all the men turned into trash.
Yes.
Like, come on, cut it out. That's not how that works.
Well,
right?
wait. It started in 1945. It started in 1945, and then you saw a gradual increase from 1945 to 1960. 1945 is when they started actually letting women work, and then that was the first thing, because now, just like you said, she wanted to be equal to man. That was her motivation. Gave it to him in 1945. Now, in 1960, that's when the Great Society came. I'm gonna tell y'all up with this topic until y'all cry. Y'all gonna dream of me, Siobhan. Mr. Logic, Mr. Logic. Yes, I'm gonna tell y'all up. Go ahead, my bad, brother.
But yeah, and so here's the thing though, and I'm gonna say this really quickly. The thing that is ironic to me is that once the women were in the workforce, right, and they seen what it felt like to get out here, not just be in the bedroom, not just be in the kitchen, get out here and make money, that felt good to them. But the thing that I don't realize is that all of these years later, there's no appreciation for the men having to do that, right? There's not like a language that says, man, you know what? Now that we've had to get out here and see how hard it is to actually make a dollar, let's extend some grace to these men who have been out here all this time trying to make a dollar. We see how hard it is, right? That because we keep talking about the average money that black men make. We do realize that the average black woman makes less than the average black man, right? We speak about this in a way as if black women have shot past us and they making all this money. The average black woman making $70,000 a year. Why y'all ain't keeping up? Well, that's just not true. According to my statistics, 40% of both genders don't work, don't have an income at all. So we in the same boat, right? We make about $6,000 a year more than you all do. So we in the same boat. We in this boat together, but we have a few people that made it and they dog out the people that so-called ain't made it. So I think that's kind of disingenuous, but that's not particularly at you guys. That's just a conversation that typically happens.
Well, just one thing I would like to
Shavon had a good question. She said, where did you get these stats from? The stats that you've been put. If you look at 1945, what happened in 1945 was what? World War II.
World War II.
Man was going to war. Then they started pulling women to the factories. Right. And then also when you start seeing in 1945, 1945, you saw a drop in wages. So like all the problems that you see now that we complain about, our beloved women that we love so much and protect ourselves from created it.
But this is the other issue, though. This is I have to push back a little in the fact that we're forgetting that, especially for black women, most black women were working anyway.
That's a fact.
It wasn't that we were already working. So that's nothing new.
Facts.
No, it was not. That's not a fact. They was not working. What they was doing. I put a research up for you. They was managing the household. At this time, they was doing the same thing.
That wasn't considered work back then.
I'm telling you for a fact, for black women, majority of black women were working as well as their husbands. Now, the type of work was different. They were mostly working in the homes of like white people or hotels and stuff like that. But yes, they are sewing and you know, factories.
But they didn't label that as work.
That's not working, ma'am.
It's a job.
They was not getting paid for managing a household.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about black women always work outside of their home.
No. Black women, if you look after slavery and then the initiating of sharecropping, like you ain't gotta look, just do the research.
I'm trying to tell you, majority of women, even after slavery, we were still working in masters' homes.
Households. Look at it was prohibited for women to even be as part of sharecroppers.
That logic, you're not listening to what I'm saying.
I don't think we should fall off into that trap right now.
I'm not saying no, they weren't.
I agree with you, mistaken, but we might have. I agree with you, mistaken, but we might be lacking some information because I know Logic probably does more research than us. So let's just accept.
I used to be a U.S. history teacher as well, so
but I'm just saying.
I'm just saying,
right? Shavon had a question, right? And I'm glad that you asked the question. I don't have a response for you, but I have a response to the question because I didn't hear anybody say, where are we getting this information from? Where are we getting statistics from when we were talking about what men's average money is, right? But the minute I said that women only averaging $36,000, $38,000 now, where'd you get that from? The same place y'all got the $40,000 for black men. Okay? That's where we got it from. You accepted that one, accept this one. Y'all ain't out here getting to the bag like you want to. It's about 12 of y'all on YouTube that we can name. That's 100,000 millionaires. We get it. Lauren, CC, The Real Shavon, Mistaken, Shantae, Tam, okay, Kay, Kayla, Courtney Michelle, Melanie King, it's like two other ones, and everybody else is broke. So y'all just gotta accept that. That's what it is.
From your lips to God's ears.
I am.
Okay.
I live within my means.
Wait. It's officially my birthday. So for all y'all,
we gotta take a shot.
Yes. I can't take a shot. My cash out. Y'all need to hit my cash out. It's officially my birthday. I'm broke and dusty. Hit my cash out, please.
Right.
We have some super chats.
That's what's up, bro.
Shantae, you ready?
That's what's up.
Let me get a drink for your birthday.
That boy 30 years old.
Shantae, you gonna post him?
I wish I was 30.
So wait a minute. Did you mistaken?
I'm sorry.
The whole culture thing.
What about the whole culture?
Did they convince you that was women's responsibility, or do you still need convincing on that?
That it was
like, no, that is the men too. They got to get themselves together too. We ain't going. It ain't just us.
Listen, only thing I was just saying is accountability goes both ways. It takes two people to make a baby. So
right.
that was all I was
saying. See, wait a minute.
A lot of times men get caught up in just saying it's the woman's fault. And
so wait, now I see where your error was at, right? I agree with you. Accountability goes both ways, but responsibility doesn't always go both ways. So the same way how the women will eagerly say that provision is a man's responsibility, the whole culture is y'all responsibility. You can stop it. It's nothing you can do about it if you stop it, right? I have 2 kids, 2 baby mamas. I'm gonna be a man about this whole no condom thing, right? With my daughter's mom, I went in 5 minutes, I took the condom off. With my son's mom, I was trying to make a baby. She was light-skinned with long hair. It wasn't nothing to think about. I want this baby. Okay, I went in, give me a son, damn it. Give me a son, damn it, and I got my son. Okay.
Told you, Logic. Told you, Logic. There are men out here that see a woman and be like, I'm putting a baby in her.
That's a fact.
All right, so look, I'm thirsty right now. That's my cash app right there. All y'all niggas that love me at here late in the night and early in the morning, fucking with Chic Critique, you better show a nigga love on his motherfucking birthday. And I swear to God. No, I'm good. Go ahead.
Little podcast. Birthday. Go ahead.
Yes.
I want to say thank you. You are absolutely right, and I stand corrected. Thank you for delivering that in a very digestible way. Thank you. Is all I'm saying. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. I just have to say, God is great. He is so great. She is so great. All of them, Buddha, Allah, Jesus. I just want to say today that I accept this award on behalf of all the black men out here. We got a woman to say,
we take accountability on this
I know where
show.
you're going. Go ahead, bro.
We take accountability on this show, little podcast.
We win.
Hey,
we won, right, Trill? We won, right?
When we wrong, we wrong. We take accountability on this show.
You ain't never been wrong, ever.
I did. I was wrong earlier.
You must have missed the show where we had
earlier
an entire show about accountability. We were holding.
Majority of y'all wrong at least once a week.
Hey, can we get? Hey, can we take?
Y'all.
Maybe not wrong.
Hey, Rojo. Can we take, out of all these women, who to wrong the most?
Javon.
Put that boy on
Shantae, bro.
I gotta say Shantae too.
I don't even know Javon. I don't know.
My birthday on here. I said what?
Shantae, hey, we love you, but honestly, listen. Out of the women that keep it real the most, I would have to say it's Tam and Mistaken, to be honest.
See, I said Tam and CC.
Tam at one.
Yeah, I said
hey, CC wild though. She good at raw truth. She a little bit on the wild side.
Well, let me hold on. Let me.
And then it's another one that haven't been here in a while. I forgot her name though. Juicy J, I think. She got the short hair, right?
She raw as fuck. Hey, Juicy J, a bunch of nigga though. I'm telling you, like if you say something wrong to Juicy J, I think she might swing on a nigga.
Hey, so wait a minute. I know I'm about to.
But we always know what that means, though.
My player's card revoked with this one, right? But I've been wanting to say this to Tam for a long time. You are the talk of the town. I'm not sure if you know this, right? Like I've had strong debates with other guys from YouTube about, we of course we men, we talk about which one of y'all is the prettiest, who got the best bodies. We do that, right? You win every time. I need you to know that you win I don't vote for you, but you win every single time.
You vote for Shantae?
I definitely vote for Shantae every single time.
Well, thank you.
What am I voting for? What did I get voted for? I'm just
Shantae, unfortunately, I'm the only one that votes for you. I mean, but at least I vote for you, though.
Well, hey, look, podcast. Like, look, it's a close battle. And you puss ass niggas should have came to the Atlanta Live show, cause I ain't gonna call out no names. You niggas are I answer you way off, cause all of them beautiful. But I ain't gonna say that. I'm fading to black. All right, I'm gonna shut up. Bring y'all puss ass to the live show. Then I'm telling you, all of them look good though. But it's certain man. Shut up, Mr. Lodge.